It's a giant sword. You guys know how much I like The Legend of Korra. I'm really sad it's almost ending. If you guys were a bender, what bender would you be? Rava? Vaatu? 10,000 years of darkness. Hey guys, Ray Pahar from Get Crafty Crafty, and today I'm going to show you how to make a foam core sword. This is a original design that I made that was inspired by Vaatu from The Legend of Korra. You guys can either try to make this design or you can go ahead and design your own sword. With this project, I'm also going to have two optional things that you guys can do. I'm going to show you how to strengthen your sword by adding a metal wire along with rigging it so that it lights up. Let's go ahead and get started with today's project. The items that you'll need for today's project include red acrylic paint, black acrylic paint, scissors, an X-Acto blade, some Sharpie markers, paintbrushes, a cutting mat, some white paper, colored cardstock, some large tracing paper or butcher paper, foam core, black poster board, glue sticks, and a hot glue gun. For the optional steps of this project, you're going to need some metal wire, wire cutters, a metal awl, and some LED lights. First, on a regular piece of paper, you want to sketch out a rough outline of what your sword's going to look like. This will help you put your ideas onto paper and will actually make the whole process easier. Once you've drawn out your design, on a large piece of butcher paper that's roughly the size of your foam core board, you're going to use different colored Sharpies to create the color of your sword. You want to use different colors just so that you can have an idea of what your sword is going to look like. Once you've drawn out your sword, you're then going to cut it out. Using an X-Acto blade, you're going to cut out some of the more intricate pieces just because it actually gives you a better range of control. You'll also notice that when you're drawing this out, some of the pieces are going to change just because things do look different as you draw them to a larger scale. After you've cut out your outline, you're now going to trace it onto your foam core. I taped it on just to secure it into place, and then I started to trace it out. After you've traced out your outline, you're gonna gently remove it off and set it aside. Make sure you keep this because you're gonna actually use it to trace out your other pieces. To cut your foam core, you're gonna actually make the same cut 3 to 4 times, very slowly, until it reaches to the other side. With foam core, you never wanna just jab all the way through. It's gonna take a good amount of time just to cut through the other side. Go ahead and start cutting out your piece. After you finish cutting out your foam core board, you now want to paint the edges of your sword the right color. Paint the red parts red, the black parts black. You want to do this just so that it looks a little bit more seamless when you put the covers on. As an optional step, after the sides have been painted and have dried, you can then apply a light layer of spray paint so that your piece will actually look cleaner at the end. To create the optional wire skeleton for your sword, you're going to take your awl and you're going to gently create a small line onto your piece. This will serve as the holder for your wire. Make sure you do this light enough so that it does not go through your cardboard. Using the right tools, you want to cut out a small amount of wire that fits inside the groove that you made with your awl. Apply a small amount of hot glue inside the grooves that you made with your awl, and then carefully place your wire inside the groove. Make sure you don't touch the hot glue, and then using the back of your awl, you're just going to gently hammer it into place. Do this to all the parts of the hammer that you would like to apply your wire skeleton to. Using your template, you want to draw and cut out pieces on your cardstock that would fit for the cover of your sword. You could either cover it up with spray paint as an optional step to give it a nice shine, or you could leave it matte. Go ahead and apply this onto your sword. As an optional step to this project, I used my awl to create holes along the sword so that I would have openings for the lights for the LED wire. This allows the sword to light up. Carefully using hot glue, I aligned the wire to the skeleton of the sword and aligned the lights to the holes of the sword. This way, the lights would be seen on the other side. After applying your LED wires onto your sword, go ahead and apply the other half of the cover to your sword. To strengthen the base of the sword and hide the wires, I created 2 additional pieces just to cover up the wires and to create more of a design on the base of your sword. Once you've glued all of your pieces together, you are officially done with your sword. I added a few extra pieces of foam core to the end just so that I had more of a handle to grip, and I also added a layer of clear coat just so that the sword had a extra shiny layer to go along with the cool LED lights. For this project, I'm going to be giving away Rava, this cool cardboard cutout that I made. I'm going to be giving out just the cardboard cutout, not the teapot, because this is my teapot that I actually like and use. If you guys would like to win Rava, all you have to do is comment in the section below who your favorite character was from the whole Avatar universe. If you don't watch The Legend of Korra or Avatar The Last Airbender, all you have to do is just comment on who your favorite character is on any kind of TV show. I'm going to choose a winner November 6, 11:59 Pacific Standard Time PM, and then announce the winner a few days later on the 8th. Make sure you guys also like and subscribe to this channel, and yeah, I'll make sure to announce who wins on the 8th. If you guys do make this project, make sure you share it on our Facebook, our Instagram, or on my Twitter, just so that I could see it using the Get Crafty Crafty hashtag. Also, check out all the other videos that we made this month for our Halloween and costume series. I know this is a lot for me to say at the end, but yeah, you guys probably are used to it by this time. And I also know I talk a lot with my hands. It's just a thing that I do. Thanks again for watching. Come back next time and take care.